Hi guys, how are you tonight? Good night. This is Pastor Keaton from Young Lights Man Outreach Ministry. Tonight I'll be commenting on something here with this guy named Dr. Persaud or something like that. I think he's from Guyana. Right? I'll play this video first, then I will tell you guys how do I feel about that person. Right? My honest opinion. Right? And I might get upset because I think right now Dr. Persaud, whoever he is, if he's a medical doctor, he's a psychiatrist doctor, whatever he is, something wrong with his head. Right? Something wrong with his head for using so disregard for women. Right? For any kind of race of women, especially the women from Guyana. All the women who running in politics, he disrespecting for the PP party. And I'm gonna call you Dr. Persaud, whoever your name is, Dr. Persaud. I don't think you come with no qualifications to me because all of us got qualifications together. You need to sit down and listen to yourself. Right? Okay, I'm gonna play this video, guys.
You are making a conscious choice.
This is the person.
To go down in your lifestyle. Then how do you expect to be blessed? You're telling the universe you don't think you deserve anything good. You don't think you deserve greatness. That's what you're telling the universe. So the universe cannot give what you don't deserve. Associating yourself and giving that gift to your country by voting for these people, you are insulting the greatness of what Guyana should represent. And the universe can't honor that. Choose this route. You have to associate your energy. Your voting is your energy. Voting is substance. That's gold. You are casting your pearls to swines. And if you don't know what swines are, it's pigs. What do you think they do? They trample upon it because they don't know the value. They're animals. So when you pass your vote to the PNC, to the WIN, to the AFC and all these people, you are casting your most valuable resource to swines. Do for your country what your country deserves. Your country deserves you voting for the PPPC. This Jureta Fernandez woman, this Amerindian woman that Aubrey Norton is fooling. He's fooling her that he would have her as his prime ministerial candidate. She has to be delusional to think that she would ever be a prime minister of Guyana. She has to be really delusional. First of all, PNC can never win. If in some way, in some era, that or some parallel universe that happens, Aubrey Norton is not an honorable man. Aubrey Norton does not understand loyalty. He is not authentic. Aubrey Norton is a fabrication of antique, of anti, he's what you would call a counterfeit. He's an actor to secure Amerindian votes. He chose to put a fake candidate, a candidate that only served as a secretary, under a racist man like Moses Nagumotu when he was a fake prime minister. She was a secretary. I have a problem saying the full word, so I'll say it in part. She was a sex attorney for like a groupie. Oh, sorry. She was a second. Shit. She used to work for the guy. You know, when these guys want to relieve, I mean, they're stressed out. They want to relieve. They call their sex. They call their sex.
This guy's a disgrace. This guy is a disgrace.
A terrorist. It may sound like I'm saying sex a terrorist, but I'm not talking sex a terrorist. I'm talking a sex. So much. She was a call up. She was a Miss Fernandez used to help out Nagamoto with his clerical work. She was the office. I gotta get these words out my head. Anyway, how would she think that since Aubrey Norton himself was a lowlife in the PNC administration, he was not a minister, was he? He was helping somebody out somewhere. He was a low energy individual. David Granger didn't like the guy. Norton, Granger didn't like you. If Granger had believed in your ability to do anything, why is Granger silent through this campaign? Where is he? Isn't he in Guyana? We're not hearing from Granger. Why isn't Granger coming out and supporting Norton? Talking for Norton? We see nothing from Granger. Why is Nagamoto, since he loved this director, since he loved this lady so much, she worked with him. She would carry his phone and she would keep his protection in her purse, because of course, his wife can't go in his bag and see that he has some cotton. She would, why can't he come out and say, hey, this person was a very loyal sex assistant, believe in her potential to deliver. She was very successful at mounting. I didn't say mounting. I said mount. Oh boy. Why didn't he come out and help her out? He was prime minister. His side fling, his prime ministerial candidate. Why can't he come out? Nagamoto says, hey, she's an amazing person. She knows how to deliver pleasure. She knows how to relieve your stress. She knows how to bring happiness. None of them came out to talk to the people. So she has to really be able to think that she's going to get that position in another universe. Aubrey Norton is just playing with her. He's fooling her. Are there no other Amerindian within the PNC that he could pick? She was an assistant. I had secretaries. You see, I can say it properly. I had secretaries. And they were smart. They had to have a certain amount of CXC. They had to have a certain amount of experience to be my secretary, because I was very serious about my logistics and my programs. I didn't mess with that. And I would vouch for them. Here you have a former prime minister, Nagamoto. His sex.
Okay, I think I had enough of this.
Very good.
I had
Very
enough
good.
of this damn fool. I will call you a fool, my friend. Right, you're a doctor, wherever he is. You're a damn fool. I'm addressing you now. Right? When you're gonna pick on women, you're pissing my ass off. When you're gonna pick on black women, all of these women running for the Win Party, for the PNC, right? This Native Indian girl, this Aboriginal girl, she's running, right? We didn't pick her to run as his vice president, right? Nothing. You're picking on the Win Muhammad, Mr. Muhammad candidate. You're picking on as a woman. I think she's a woman too. You're picking on her. You're picking on the girl who will leave the PNC party. You're picking on many others. Something wrong with you, brother. Something is wrong with you. I call your name already. It don't work while I call your name, because you're not. I will tell you right now. People like y'all, right, you're pissing me off now. When you're calling women names, right, you're disrespecting that girl. That's when you're disrespecting her. Nagamutu Ache as his secretary or where the case may be, working for him. Shall have some degree. Shall have some qualifications. Should not like you will claim you're a doctor. I think your education is the bottom of your foot, my friend. As a preacher, I'm going to call you out. I think you're a fool. You don't disrespect women. I wonder if you have a mother. Huh? I'm sending this to you now. I wonder if you have a mother. I think something was wrong up here with your head. Either your mother abandoning you or your mother not no time for you. That's why you hate women so much. And you're calling people pigs and that kind of thing. Black people pigs, Indian people pigs. You don't want to vote for the PVP party? Yeah? Right. PVP party at the time. PVP party was not doing jack. You on here for not doing nothing for nobody. Right. I hate to see a black man like a black fool like you. I call you a fool. As a priest, I don't call people names. You get me, tick me off tonight. Right. I have sisters. I think one was smarter than you. You know why you don't like this woman? Because she's smarter than you, my friend. And I will call you my friend. I'll call you Mr. Nobody. Right. Because you know what you do. I'm calling you out right now. Right. Doctor, whoever you call yourself. I call you out, my friend. I show the video on my YouTube channel. I show it at the same time. You're listening to you. Right. Buddy, you're an idiot. Right. That's it. They're like you're lonely. You're not, you don't have a wife or nobody. You're picking on women. Men who pick on women is covered. Right. I'm calling you out and I'm calling the rapist boy in Guyana, Landalala, whatever you call him. Whatever you call the little boy there. Was a rapist. We're raping the native Indian, raping the native girls, them, the bug girls, them. Right. And telling people that they evil, if they vote them, evil get them. Man, y'all men have to know what y'all doing. Right. Because you know what? If I was back on people like you, I would deal with it a long time. Right, you're pissing me ass off. You're disrespecting woman too much, my man. You're disrespecting woman, boy. I call you boy. Because you're like a little child. You, my grandson was 9 years old, wouldn't even call a woman that. Right. My grandson 9 years more smarter than you. You call people black fool and all kind of manner of things, wasting the vote because they don't want to vote for PPP. Who is you for telling me who to vote for? You're an idiot. And I'm gonna call you that because you tick me off. Right. You just like Jack Joe and Air Finale and the rest of the PPP party. Right. The do Muhammad, the do Mr. Muhammad for the Win Party, wherever the guy get fed up with them. Because they're taking too much a bribe. Right. They're taking too much, they're taking everything from the contractors and taking from people. What do you expect people to do? Right. You just let them because you support them use the same way like them. Because you're a criminal just like them. Right, you're a criminal just like them. Because there's a reason why. You're disrespecting a woman. I was watching from a long time. I left religion continue on. You get overbearing now. I don't care about woman disrespecting next the woman is no problem. Woman or woman. When you was a man picking on a woman and picking on people and you claim yourself you're a big doctor, your education is bottom of your foot, you fool. Get off of social media, man. Speak intelligent. They got right to who they want to vote for. That is the constitutional right. You don't tell people they're throwing away the vote or they are swine, they are pigs. It take one to know one. Okay, if you call them a pig, use one too. If you call them a pig, use one too. Right. Anytime I come to Guyana, I won't come now because I don't like the PP government. I think they're criminals. They're a bunch of caballas, including yourself like them. And you're calling people swine and names yes, I had the rest of social media guys call out women that was not overbearing like you. And they take them on because they was not overbearing. You was overbearing. Right. And I'm talking to you. I put it on my social media. I put everything what you were saying. I call you out, my friend. Get off of social media. Or what's enough to deal with me. And don't try me. Because you're an idiot. You don't have no sense. You have children. You have a girl child. You're disrespecting the women them. You have a mother. They mean then you be calling people name. They mean it's here to say it. I don't want to say it. My friend. You're not my friend anyways. I don't know you. I try to listen when I see people do certain type of foolishness like you, and it's overbearing, and you claim you got a degree in doctorate or whatever it is, and you're a medical doctor or you're a psychiatrist doctor, whatever he is. Right. And you're constantly doing the same thing to women. You're disrespecting all of these women in different parties. So what if they want to vote for the smaller party? Who's you for saying they must not vote for the smaller parties? Who is you for saying they must not vote for PNC? They must vote for the couple only PPP? Or was it throwing away the vote? When PP had 5 years or more than that, 4 years or more than that to deal with it. From since I leave office, they was controlling things with Jagan. Right. I will never forget an incident going right in my father's house. My father wanted Jagan but the same Jagyu. And see him bring down shame on that party. And Jagyu bringing down shame, including Air Finale. And why they do it? Because of Janet. Right. Because of Janet was a full racist. And you come now calling people them names? Pigs and swines and that, and trying to insult people intelligent? You sound like a fool, brother. Get off of social media, man. Listen, man. I can't take you anymore. I'm be honest with you. Right. If you was in Guyana, I would challenge you at the square in a boxing match or a street fight and bust your ass. And make the winner beat you up after in the party and come and beat you up after. Okay, you need a beating. All right. You know what a woman should do to you? You want them street women back in Guyana. You know what they will do to you when they catch you? Eh? I won't tell you what do to you because it's disrespectful. Right. You need to understand. Need to do it to you. Then you shut your mouth. That's if he's disrespecting people. I know what's wrong with Guyanese men. People like some of you Guyanese men, and I don't know, they got some soft Guyanese men in Guyana should catch you and deal with you a long time. Right. Right, the PP party got a bunch of clowns. Abusing women, that kind of thing. Right. And they're putting them to run in office again. When one jump will be in them jump and said to the woman she want X, Y, and Z. Right. And you think it's like that? And you come and doing the same thing and claim you represent the PP party? Yeah, that's bunch of shame and disgrace. You for a black man, you are mixed. When you're gonna disrespecting women, my father's flipping India, when you're gonna disrespecting women in the whole, I don't care what race the woman are, you're disrespecting my mother too. We're dead and gone. When you're calling women names. When you're calling people names. These guys should deal with you. Back in the days, people like you, women would deal with you long time in Guyana. Take care of you. Right? You need to learn, buddy. It's not a threat, it's facts. Right. One woman should deal with you. Big time. Right. You disrespecting the girl for the campaign manager for the win party. You disrespecting everybody. All the women you disrespecting. You disrespecting, no, that's everybody disrespecting. Calling them names. You think it's right, my friend? All right. You call Melly name, you call everybody names. You think it's cool, my friend. You sound like a girl when you do that. Picking on the women them. You know why you don't come and pick on a strong man? Come and pick on a strong man. Let he deal with your ass, my friend. You're not my friend anyways. You're somebody I despise. Right. Despise mean that you disgust me. Right. You disgust me as a man. Right. As a big man, I sit in here. As a close here, you disgust me. I have to call you out. I don't care if some of my friends are vexing me. I have to call you out. People like Edgel and those guys see you calling women name and they're not telling you nothing. They're quiet. And they call themselves men of God. What kind of men of God that call themselves, if people like Edgel and them area calling women name and they're not calling to, hey, don't do that. And you represent the PP party. Yes, you represent them because Fanali and Jagio is same way like you. No difference. Right. And y'all want to go back in for a second turn? For another 4 years or how much? No. If they was doing so good, right, It's so much of billions of dollars we're making in Ireland one day. How much billions of dollars we're making? And they have to borrow money from China. Right. One check alone for them in a day could pay off for that bridge. One check alone, all money could pay off for that bridge. Don't bother with the gold. Don't bother with the backside and those type of stuff. Don't bother with none of those type of things. Don't bother with the diamonds. Don't bother with the whatever for the EV car batteries. Don't bother with that. Right. And this is the reason why I'm vexed, because you know what? People like you guys, right, want to keep down people all the time. Think you're better than people. You're calling people name. You're tough. Back in nowadays, buddy, you'll be getting taught example. Back in nowadays, you're getting taught example. Right. What you doing? You think it's right? Right. You're calling people names. You're saying this, you're saying turn the other. Calling the girl there, whatever it's Rita, whatever it's her name, the Aboriginal girl. So what if Nathan pick her? I think Nathan's smarter than you. Right. Why PB party and pick you for be one the candidate? They pick you as the mouthpiece. Because you're a joker, you're a clown. Right. It's a bunch of old fools on wrong the PP party. Right. And you continue calling people names, disregarding people, calling people swine, and trying to insult people intelligence. If they are swine, you are one. Right. Most I have to do to you is put on a pig face on you. A pig mouth on you. You look like a pig already. Right, my friend. I ain't calling my friend, whoever he is. I just understand. I'm so thick with you, buddy. I'm so thick with you right now. Right. Stop calling women name. I don't even if you have your children or not. I think something was wrong with you when you was growing up. That's you disregarding women, you're disregarding people. Right. You can't be back and name. I don't even think you have a woman. Any sensible wife or any sensible woman would tell you, shut up. You sound like a fool. And that's why I think you don't have a woman. Right? Because no woman will never tolerate you. I don't think no one wants you anyways, my friend. I don't think no one wants you. Okay, you act like a fool. You act stupid. You come like some men up here, I know, what full of ego and what full of themselves, and they can't have a woman. They can't even have a wife. They could drive one fancy car they want. They could drive what they want. They got a big house. They don't have a woman. They don't have no children. Are you so disrespectful to women? You have a mother, man. I don't even know if your mother alive or not. Because if it was your mother, I would disown you. If it was my mother and I was doing that, she would have disowned me. Even my stepmother would disown me too if I was doing that. Right. You doing that, I think it's right. You think it's right. You think it's right. Guy, you think it's right. I make no sense of calling him anymore because it's like, I don't want, you just sick my stomach. As a preacher, it's sick my stomach. I'm not calling you out. Right. I don't like doing it. This time I'm doing it because you're disrespecting women. You're disrespecting women. I have sisters. I have grandchildren. I have daughters. I'm way older than you. I know that for sure. And if I was your big brother, I would have done deal with you a long time. I would have done grab you and slap you over your head. If I was your big brother. I don't even have a big brother. Right. It's how you see your father disrespecting when you come and do the same thing. or your mother must disown you or something. Or some relative of yours disrespecting on them, that's it, come to taking out on women. Stop taking out your heart on women, man. Back in the days, we guys would be dealing in Guyana there. You're lucky. Right, it's not, I don't know what's wrong with some of these young Guyanese brothers. Deal with you because you act like you act silly. You call everybody name in every party. I'm gonna take you on because I am not gonna be sitting down lightly and you disrespecting Muhammad for the Win Party, disrespecting Arbery Norton, disrespecting the other guy for the other rest of parties. Right. All them little small parties disrespecting the women them. You disrespecting the men. Right. The PPP at the time. The PPP not showing no progress. Right. PPP have people sit down years waiting for house land. House spot they waiting for years. What the condition in Guyana? Guyana is supposed to be more prosperous more than that. It's only them and the friends and the family. The friends and family. Yes. Azli Muhammad gets sense. And I know why he do it. He see enough. He say, you know what? I can't do this anymore to my people. He was watching them. And he do like what boredom do. What Jagan. And then just deal with Jagan after. Right. Always remember, my friend, I'm older than you. I'm older than you, boy. I call you boy because you're more worse than my grandson. My grandson will never do that. Or my son will never do that. And I'm sorry you, my son and my daughter, is same age group. They will have to deal with me if they come with them nonsense about calling me name on social media. And calling people name on social media. Right. Sit down and think what you're saying. Because be honest with you, someday, if you think your poo smelling them better than the rest of people crap when the washroom, right? Someday things are gonna happen to you, my friend. And people are gonna watch you and turn their back on you. Right. People need change in Guyana. Nurses mustn't leave in Guyana to go to England. Doctors mustn't leave in Guyana to go to England. Right. Right. Doctors mustn't leave in Guyana to go to England. Police mustn't leave in out of the country. Military, top brass, left them going with trainers and going to the rest of the country and country on with the military resign and gone to over there. What's wrong? Right. Everybody getting a little bit to pay. You think it's right for people, right, who have a trade, $500 an hour, $600 an hour in the interior, and when they come home, there's no type of money for them? Huh? You think it's where people living beyond the poverty level? Only the poverty level? You think it's right? People need a change. People need upliftment. And the people government not giving upliftment. Jack, you're in finale not doing nothing. Right. The minister just nobody not doing nothing. Right. I wonder what the police do when they hear you calling women the names. And you're making yourself a clown, smiling too. You know what it mean. You know why you're not saying it on social media. Right. And even if I was a police officer and you said that, I will find you and charge your ass. I will charge you for using remarks to a woman. Certain remarks to a woman. I will charge that's a criminal, that's harassment, my friend. If it's in Canada, you don't get charged long time. If it's America, you don't get charged long time. If it's England, you will get charged long time. Any part of Europe, Germany, France, any part you will get charged. Right, because of what you do there. You need to get off of social media and stop making stuff like something wrong with people with your head. But you're local. You're crazy. You can't people. You more crazy more than anybody else. Can you sing and listen to yourself? Can you sing and watch the video and listen to yourself the way you sung? You think it's funny? Right. Right. If I was in Ghana right now, I would take the same gloves or my wife spar with me. I would get a woman and I would tell them to deal with you. I want to put it on you going because you want to pick on women. You're picking on women. I'll let them knock your ass out. Because you're clung. Why you calling women them names? Disregarding them. Huh? I want you to answer back. I want you to think you're going to try me because, to be honest with you, don't play with me, my friend. Okay, I would like to know I would deal with you so fast. In a different way. Not in a physical way, in a violent way. I know to address you. Right. Because you're wrong. And Jack, you're in a finale. You guys see doing it, you guys should call them out on it. You guys not gonna call them out because they are a friend. Is your PP friend, your PP supporter. Right. He's supporting you guys. He's supporting you guys. That's why you guys don't care. Right. Cause Jack, you already called women names. Yeah, you called women names already. In the entire PP party, men like to call women names. Right. And that's why. They like to call women, they like to pick on women. Right. They're a bunch of cowards. Come and pick on me now. Because I don't like getting involved in this. This is overbearing with you. It's overbearing. And I'm calling you out. I put you on social media already. I played the video, what you say. And I'm addressing you now. That's why I'm addressing you. Right. And I'm going to post it. You want to respond, you respond. Right. People, whoever watches, send it to him. Whoever in Guyana, if he's in Guyana, send it to him. Send it to him and then you see what I'm talking about. I'm one person, not going to mess around calling my name. And turn like my friend, you may do it, I'm going to call you out. Right. Because the Bible says total wrong what you did. You're disrespecting women. Right. I wonder if you have any daughter. You would like a man to call your daughter that? Or call your mother that? Eh? Or call your sister that? Or call anyone your women relative them type of name where you want to call women? Right. Swine and low life and scrape or whatever you want. I don't even know what the word, what it means scrape mean. I don't even know what it means really, be honest. Because I'm not into the certain type of things. Right, because wrong what you did, my friend. And I want, because my friend, I don't know you. I'm treating you as a black man. If you claim you're intelligent, you shouldn't be doing that. If you claim you're a doctor, your education is on the bottom of your foot. You're walking on it. Right. You got women working with qualified with CXC or whatever you call it. No, you stay. You can call them your secretary. Right. And you can't call she the secretary. You want to call she the next name. Right. Like if she's a woman licking her body out there. Right. Your ex-spouse Nagamutu. There's a problem with you. Nagamutu liar will sue you. I will sue you. It was me. I will sue you for that girl. I'll let you pay the price. Right. Where is Higgins? Where is the cop? The chief of police airing you with the foolishness. Calling people name on social media. Disregarding people, that mean you should be getting charged. Right. That's why I can't bother with the PPP party. I cannot. Right. I cannot bother with it. Right. I believe what my father say. The worst mistake Jay gonna make is to put that big head Clark nut mud in office there. Right. Jack Geo. Yet it's bigger than my own. It's big like a freaking water coconut. Him and Air Finale. Air Finale screaming. We're screaming for Air Finale. We're screaming for now. Huh? If you guys claim it was doing good for the people in Guyana, there's the reason. Right, you guys were not doing nothing good for nobody in Guyana. It was not doing good nothing for nobody in Guyana. That's why this happening. It was not doing nothing for nobody. You know what? I think I had enough of you for tonight. Guys, share this video. Subscribe. I called them out already. And if you want to have a media, social media war with me, so be the case. I will take you on any day. And you will like if I take you on because I'm very, very sarcastic. Right, and you won't like me, my friend. Right. I had enough of you. Talk to you. Goodbye. Bye for now.